today's class on food and health. In the last class we have discussed about different types of nutrients present in the food like carbohydrates, fats, proteins we have already discussed. Today we will discuss about two more nutrients, that is vitamins and minerals. As you all know, vitamins are needed by our body in small amount to be healthy. Vitamins are named as vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin K, likewise. Vitamins are protective in nature. They are known as protective food. They protect us from different diseases. Sources of vitamins are fresh fruits, vegetables, etc. Then come to the next nutrient, that is minerals. Minerals are also needed by our body in small amount. Different types of minerals are there like calcium, phosphorus, iron, potassium, etc. And these minerals also help us in many ways. Like calcium, phosphorus, they help us to make the bone strong as well as to make the teeth strong. Iron also help to make some constituent or some components of the blood. So minerals also help us in many ways. Then sources are milk product, bean, meat, fish, etc. Here are some pictures. You can see different types of fruits are there, different types of nuts are there, lettuce is there. Then these are all the food rich in vitamins and minerals. The next component of the food is water. Almost 2/3 of our body is made up of water. We need 2 to 3 liters of water every day. Water helps our body in digesting the food material, in transferring the food material from the intestine to different parts of the body. It also helps us to get rid of the waste material from our body. Water is very essential for our body. Without water, we cannot able to live for few days. Then next come to the picture of the water. Here you see. To the next component, that is roughage. Roughage is the only component of the food that cannot be digested by human body. We cannot able to digest this component. Still then, this is very essential for our body as it adds bulk to our food and help the food to move smoothly in our intestine. So this is very essential. Sources are there, that is all kinds of plant products are roughage, made up of rich in roughage, and these are also known as dietary fibers. So these are the different nutrients. Here you see the different pictures. Those are there, different vegetables, different fruits. These are all rich in roughage. So up to now we have already discussed all the 5 types of nutrients, water and roughage and their importance. Now we will discuss about a balanced diet. What do you mean by diet? A food that we eat every day is called a diet. A diet that contains right amount of all the nutrients is known as a balanced diet. We need to eat variety of fruits, variety of food items to get the balanced diet. Here you see, this is the picture of a balanced diet. Here rice, chapati, these are rich in carbohydrates. Pulses, beans, these are rich in protein. Dietary products, these are rich in protein as well as fat. Fruits, vegetables which are rich in vitamins and minerals. So this is a complete diet containing all the nutrients. So this balanced diet, our diet should be in this way, that it should contain all the nutrients. Then here you see, here some food groups are there. That is to make it easier for you to select the food items. The food can also be divided into 4 groups. That is cereal group, vegetable and fruit groups, then a milk group, then protein group. In cereal group, all kind of cereals are there. They provide us carbohydrate. In vegetable and fruit group, they contain vitamins, minerals and carbohydrates. Milk products, they are rich in protein as well as fat food. Then protein group, it contains meat, fish, eggs, etc. They provide us the protein as well as fat. So to get balanced diet, we can use all these food groups in our diet. So till now we have discussed about different types of nutrients and how they help us. So it is our duty to preserve the nutrients present in our food. There are certain steps we have to follow to preserve the nutrient of the food. We should follow those things. We should not wash the vegetables after cut. We should not overcook the food. We should not throw away the excess water from the food. Then here are some methods of preserving the food. First one is dehydration. It is the process of removing the water from the food. Then sweetening. Sweetening means adding sugar to the food to preserve the food for a long time. Then salting. Salting is the process of adding salt to the food. Then canning. It is the process of packing the food in cans. Pickling is the process of making pickle. Preservatives. It is the process of adding preservatives such as vinegars to food. Refrigeration. It is the process of storing the food in refrigerator. It is also very well known to you. Here you see the methods of preserving the food. Different pictures are there. Then before we conclude, let us sum up the today's class. Vitamins and minerals are needed to maintain a healthy body. Water and roughage are also important in our diet. A diet with all nutrients is known as a balanced diet. A balanced diet should have foods, the cereal groups, the vegetable and fruit groups, milk groups and protein group. Food should be cooked and stored properly to get all its benefits. Food can be stored in refrigerators. They can be preserved by dehydration, sweetening, salting, canning, pickling and adding preservatives. With this, let us conclude today's class. See you in the next class. Till then, bye-bye.